Welcome back to PSN Command. That was your boy TonyHamilton Tech back on the video. If I get to a boy, God, fuck out, sorry, I'm guys with the doors and pay with my people, Lord, and today's video. I'm here at the Washington Commanders. If I get too far into it, bro, the 8,000 subscribers, hit the subscribe button, like button, that share button. That will definitely help the channel and the algorithm to go ahead and grow this family on this channel. I love you guys. I appreciate all y'all doing on this channel and all the love y'all show. Your boy Tech in the building. If I get to it, man. Quick verse of the day. Today's verse of the day will actually be a chapter. If you're ever struggling with lust and sexual sin, I do advise you to go read the chapter in 1 Kings chapter 11. It talks about it talks about the fall of King Solomon and why he fell and why lust made him fall. So you can go check that out if you haven't done so. Let's get right into today's video though. So we have training camp day 14 recap. I want to shout out one guy talking sports. Today is Juan's birthday. Love you, bro. Happy birthday to you, fam. I'm proud of the way you have grinded over this past year. We had some deep conversations, and I'm really proud of you about, bro, is you have intestinal fortitude that I wish I had at the age of 22. Like chasing girls and doing dumb stuff, but you locked in on purpose, and you locked in on growing yourself and bettering yourself, and for that, clap up to you, my brother. Keep being great, man. Keep being great, man. In Jesus' name. All right, so let's get right into it. So, district-wise, going for some individuals right here. Some district-wise individual drills. No sound. Ain't no music. Cool. I won't let me get out of here. Get out of here. Oh my gosh, I want to get out of here. They're annoying. We'll get to Kliff Kingsbury in a moment. But Ja'Cory Brooks is making some plays, man. He's making some plays today. Really nice play from Brooks again. Tough catch in traffic. He's making some in traffic catches. That's pretty cool to hear. Not even gonna lie. I'm very happy to hear that from Ja'Cory Brooks. Good execution by Commander Star offense on screen and Debo, working against second team defense. It's supposed to work. Supposed to work with the boys. Good ability by Jalen Lane to get separation on Ben Nickel for completion on the crossing route. A Ben Nickel here getting cooked. I don't know, they're making this team anyway, but he getting cooked. JD5 to Ja'Cory Brooks on a deep crosser for a big gain. Wow, really nice throws to Ja'Cory Brooks. Daniels for a dart deep downfield to the wide receiver for the completion. That's good to hear. Ja'Cory Brooks out here hooping, man. Ja'Cory Brooks out here hooping. Strong words of encouragement from Ryan Kerrigan to Javon Kimball. I know you're going to be violent, but if you get your technique down, you will be a Pro Bowler. Interesting. Shout out to Lynette Willingham for that nugget there. So it's interesting to hear Kliff Kingsbury urge Terry McLaurin to start practicing raise hell. Yes, very interesting. So 40 pad practice for the Commanders. They get geared up for preseason game 2 on Monday Night Football. So they were fully in pads today. Fully in pads. Fully padded practice. Good to hear. I love to see it. Love to see it. Love to see it. So this is what Kliff Kingsbury said about Terry McLaurin. How much work he's getting with Terry McLaurin just in meetings environment and the value of it at this point in camp. I think it's not as much as we would if he were full go. There's no doubt. I think like I said, I'm huge on walkthroughs, on practice, and things like that. To get on the grass and actually do it and feel the time and feel the depth of the routes and things of that nature, I don't know exactly how much you can get out of that. So I think we're kind of at that point where we need to get those guys when they're available to get out there and gelling and see where we are as an offense. Interesting, Kliff Kingsbury. Urging him to practice is interesting. I kind of like that, actually. Another deep completion from Ja'Cory Brooks versus Ben Nickel. A lot of work from Debo. I worked for Debo today, getting a lot of looks in different spots on the field and coming up with some very impressive plays. It's like to hear. So this is what Kliff Kingsbury said about the wide receiver room in his press conference today. I like Kliff's quote on the rest of the wide receiver room too. Very honest answer. Still a work in progress, and some guys take advantage of opportunities and some have not. We know what Deebo Samuel is, and a lot of guys who are trying to earn a roster spot. The competition has been good, but I think there's a lot to show over these next 3 weeks. I agree with that. This wide receiver room, some of the guys taking advantage of it. I think Ja'Cory Brooks take advantage of opportunities. I love the fact that guys like Ja'Cory Brooks are taking advantage of opportunities. We know what the heck Debo is. Jalen Lane's had a solid camp. Guys like KJ Osborne and Michael Gallup have struggled in camp. Well, Michael hasn't been healthy, but when he's been out there, he's been okay. He was okay in that first preseason game, but I don't think he's fully taking advantage of the opportunity in front of him either. Without Terry McLaurin out there and without Noah Brown out there. So some guys have taken advantage, specifically Ja'Cory Brooks, and other guys have not. I completely agree with that. And it's a lot to show. We got 3 more weeks, man. We're going to see what's up. We'll see what's up very soon. We'll see what's good with it. Joe Witt, adjusting the media, said the defense has some really good practices, rushing well and working together as a unit. But yeah, that scrimmage, they did really good. Joint on the Patriots preseason game, the effort was there, but the details were not. I agree with that. Joe Witt said about Jeremy Reeves today, just making plays on defense. Just keep making plays on defense. It's hard to pull him from his special teams role, but Witt wants to find a spot for him in the secondary. Interesting. Well, that's just the article about Kliff Kingsbury talking about Terry McLaurin. You can go check out Josh Taylor's article there as well. But that's pretty much about it on the social media maneuvers for today. Don't really see much more than that. Oh, I guess another little nugget here. Former Commanders Emmanuel Forbes Jr., Cam Curl, Chase Young, and John Ridgeway III all caught up at the joint practice with the Saints and Rams today. That's interesting. All former Commanders here chopping up and hanging out. That's kind of cool. And I think that's about it for today. Let's go ahead and give you guys a quick recap what I think of everything today, and some nuggets from today. Let's go ahead and do that. So, first off, I like the fact that Ja'Cory Brooks is playing well. That's great to hear. He might just make this team. I really starting to think he's going to make this team. He's making a huge statement today. He played well in the preseason game. He had good practices. He had some practice where he's not been his best. But overall, I think he's been one of the most consistent guys as of the last week or so at the wide receiver spot for the Commanders. And him and Jaden Daniels' connection has been great over these past few days. Debo's being Debo. Currently, he's wide receiver 1 until Terry comes back. And he's showing why he is the wide receiver 1 currently until Terry McLaurin brings his behind back to practice. So, that Kliff Kingsbury is urging Terry McLaurin to practice. I love that because Kliff is being honest. He's not lying. He ain't sugarcoating nothing. He just said until we get these guys back. And also, he's not urging Sam Colley to practice because Sam Colley's still in public, but with a legit injury right now, right? Towards ACL. So we get it, right? A guy like Brandon Coleman, when they get the guys available, when these guys are available, he wants them to get back to practicing immediately. And I love to hear that. That's why we need to get a deal done so Terry can go out there and get practice reps in. We need Brandon Coleman back. We need Sam Cosmi back. We need Noah Brown back. It's too important. You're missing your 2 top receivers from last year. You're missing your left guard and right guard who were projected starters. Larry Tun's in out the lineup. He getting a lot of veteran days off, stuff like that. He's dealing with a little nicky knack thing right now too. So we can't really tell what the offense is until these guys come fully together. Get this Terry deal done. Got to get Noah healthy. Brandon Coleman healthy and Sam Cosmi healthy, and we can see how this thing looks. And we can see how we look for 17 games with Leonard Tunzel and Josh Conley Jr. I'm projecting that Josh Conley Jr. will start right tackle, by the way. And get this offense together. We need it badly. We can't tell what this offense has the potential to be if we don't have all of our horses on the stable, period. So I agree with Kliff Kingsbury, and I'm not mad at him for saying what he said about Terry McLaurin and the rest of the guys that are not available right now. Respectfully, I'm not mad at that. I respect that a ton. And that is going to do it for today's video. What do you think about Ja'Cory Brooks emerging? Also, what are your thoughts on Kliff Kingsbury's comments? And what do you get from today's practice? Like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Love God, love of Christ. Have a great day. Happy birthday to Juan Gotti once again. Tell him I said happy G-Day to bro. And I'll catch you guys next video. Peace, love, and blessings. Y'all be safe, stay healthy. And I will catch you guys later on today about the wide receiver position. Specifically, we're going to talk about the problem that happened in the wide receiver room. Peace.